Alright, how's everybody doing? It's the new year. New year, new me. I've had this, I don't know what it is. You can Google it. It's something worse than COVID. It's calling it like some respiratory virus thing. It's not COVID, but I've had it now for nearly 4 or 5 weeks. Gives you a chest infection. Nasty. Really run down, tired, like do anything, like exertion for 5 minutes, you're literally the next 3 4 hours recovering, and it's just not left. So I've not been out on the golf course, but we have been in the range thing. 5 minutes in the range, and I was like 4 hours sleeping. So I'm hoping that I'm going to feel better, but we're looking at what you can get just now, a real bargain. The Sim 2 Max driver. Now this is a 10.5 degree, absolutely brand new, is right out the wrapper. And the reason we got it was twofold. We've managed to pick up a even flow Riptide 50 degree small batch edition shaft, and this is a normal length driver shaft, because the one that comes with it is standard. I'm going to change the grip because the grip's too the shaft that came with it standard is a brilliant shaft. The Ventus 5.7S Fujikura VT Ventus, but it's actually an inch and a half longer than a standard shaft. I'm just going to try and show you that. So this one here is obviously stiff flex Ventus. You pick these up. This came with the club. Very good, very stable, very strong shaft. This one, however, we managed to pick up for £30, and it's the Helium, which is a high trajectory shaft, SF3 Select Fit, Nanotech, Maiyama make that, and obviously all got the tailor-made adapter on them. So the reason that I'm saying the Sim 2 Max could be the bargain of the century is the technology in it is tremendous, and it's an all titanium face cup design, but then there's a massive proportion of it on the sole that's carbon fibre, and on the top there's carbon fibre, and there's a stretched metallic ring round it to hold the two pieces of carbon together, and a massive backweight. So the name suggests Sim Max2. It's maximum forgiveness, easy to launch, and like I say, so this current shaft is a standard driver length shaft, and I'll show you just how much shorter it is. Not really that much shorter. You wouldn't think that much would be that much of a difference. Well, unless you're gripping down on it, you wouldn't notice. But I've noticed trying this small. The reason I went and picked up the Riptide Even Flow is, I have this exact shaft on my PXG, and this shaft is oh dear, it's an amazing shaft. It's one of the best. So that's what we've gone with. We've got the two backup shafts. Obviously, The Max2 was the first real high MOI driver, forged aluminium ring, like I say. Masses of carbon here, masses of carbon there. Unlike the Stealth and the Q drivers, it is a titanium face and it is a unique sound. It's got this twist face. Obviously, with this being brand new, the top of it's immaculate. Everything's new. The shafts that we picked up were on the sale, £30 each. So the driver was less than 160 quid, brand new. And even with the 2 extra shafts that we've got, just because I've hit them, and you get a different ball flight quite clearly without adjusting the loft. You can keep the loft the same. If it's really windy, stick the Ventus shaft in, it's going lower. If you want it going higher, stick the helium shaft in, keep the same loft, it'll kick it higher. And this one just basically hits quite a neutral ball flight. Like I say, Riptide, even flow. As soon as I saw that shaft come up for 30 quid, brand new, I was like, cannot lose with that, because the one I've got in my PXG driver is one of the best shafts ever made. And this is exactly the same as it. It's marked up on the top there, small batch. So it's actually one of the ones that's hand made, hand checked. Which you can tell the difference when people are double checking them. So, yeah, that's what we've been doing in between, trying to recover and get ourselves feeling good. It's a long process, and I'm still not out of the woods because I'm still feeling feverish as well. It's just something you've got. There's a name for it. I'm sure it's called RCA or RC. It's a weird name they've come up for it anyway. They're saying it's not COVID, but symptomatic wise, it's anybody who gets this will know what I'm on about. It's absolutely stays right in here and just makes you feel your regulation of body temperature is very difficult. You're either cold or too hot, and that's even when you're indoors. Very susceptible when you're outside to cold as well. Hence, I've not been on a golf course because I can really feel in the cold. Temperatures, coldness. Oh, awful. So anybody out there, subscriber wise, that's got this, I hope you feel better soon, but you've just got to take it easy. I've been paracetamol, ibuprofen, that's been helping a wee bit. There's really nothing that they suggest other than keeping yourself away from others, because it was obviously the first couple of weeks you're highly infectious, but after like the 2 weeks you're no infectious, but you're still not over it. So they say a month to get over this. It's a gradual thing. So thanks for watching the video. There's a little quick update on just a driver purchase that I think is going to be really good for next season. I'm not 100% either way on the Stealth or the Q. I've hit them. I've not hated the feel of them, but the carbon face feels completely different than a titanium face. And once I hit this Max2, I kind of thought, well, it's really good value and it's titanium face. I'm not saying I would never go to a carbon face, but there is just something about the ball coming off, and it's the familiarity of it, and the worry of the carbon faces failing, cracking, pinging out. You've not got that with a titanium face, although with any driver you have a worry that eventually it will crack or start to really degrade, because it's obviously getting hit a lot and at high speed with a ball coming off it. So Yeah, hopefully this will be one for the bag. This is a good head cover as well. Protects the shaft, kind of like a old school woolly one. So thanks for watching and tuning in to see how I'm doing. I would like to say I'm doing great. I hope you are too, but I'm still not doing great, and I hope you're doing great. Jack, thanks for watching, and see you all soon on a golf course, hopefully, when I'm feeling a bit better.